springtime often comes with spring cleaning, and that can mean a lot of things you're looking to get rid of, get it out of the house, right? But some of those things, they probably still have a bit of life left. This afternoon, we have Tim and Bradley with us to go over some local donation and collection options. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Yeah.
So, Tim, you are with Goodwill.
Yes, sir.
And Bradley, you're with Leadership Toledo.
Yes.
Explain what Leadership Toledo does and how this is working out with Goodwill.
Yes, thanks for asking. So I was super proud and humble when Buckeye Broadband, the company I work for, nominated me for Leadership Toledo. It's a great leadership esteem program where I work with 53 other peers, and we work to become better leaders, connectors, growers, and servers in the community. And this year, our community impact project works with the Goodwill.
In how? How's this going?
So basically, when Tim gave out his presentation a few months ago, it made an impact with me to see how people don't know, a lot of people donate clothes to the wrong bins. You're not donating to the actual Goodwill bins, it's going outside the community where it does not help the community with what Goodwill's mission is.
Tim, there are a lot of bins out
Yes.
in the back of grocery stores, the back of a lot of businesses around town. And if you're going to take a load of stuff, you probably ought to know who you're giving it to.
Yes.
And benefit. Now, the benefit of going to Goodwill and talking to a person when you drop it off is you can get a receipt for it
receipt,
for your
yes.
taxes. Not that really matters anymore, the way taxes are all computed. But anyway, it's nice to know to have that the donations, there's a document for it.
Yeah, and there still are a lot of people that take advantage of that tax receipt as well. But yeah, as far as going to our store locations, that's one of the best ways to drop off things. With what we're doing with Leadership Toledo is really, we're trying to get more identification because just like you said, you're seeing these bins pop up everywhere. And a lot of these bins are for-profit salvage vendors that are maybe giving pennies back to a nonprofit organization as a whole. But what we're trying to make people aware of is that like a lot of the funds that are being raised are not being spent locally. When you donate at Goodwill, you're helping people right here in Northwest Ohio, not so much wherever the CEO of that for-profit organization wants those funds to go. So there's actually a bill out there called the House Bill 184 right now that's really where Leadership Toledo comes in and helping us identify these bins, because these bins are supposed to be clearly marked as to where the profits or where any of the goods are going to. They're supposed to have all of the information, and they're only supposed to go to 501c3s, which is not always the case. And there's a lot of, there's tactics that they'll take to where maybe they'll paint the bins to look just like a blue and white Goodwill bin, or to try to, I guess, coerce people to thinking that that these are Goodwill bins that they're donating to, and that's not really ever the case.
Your Goodwill is more than just a place to drop stuff off. You
Correct.
do employ people that are having trouble getting back into,
Yes.
they have trouble getting employment, which is a win-win thing for everybody.
Correct. Yeah, we have a lot of, we have the Goodwill Reentry Program, which is great. In 2024, we served over 9,000 people. With this Goodwill Reentry Program, we're helping people that are coming out of incarceration, trying to get back into the workforce for the first time. Helping people, there's so many different ways. Some people need license reinstatements. Some people need work boots. We're going as far as getting people CDLs throughout the community, all kinds of things like that. And that's where, again, when you're shopping or you're donating to your goods to our Goodwills here in Northwest Ohio, which we have 14, soon to be 15 store locations, as well as 4 standalone donation stations throughout Northwest Ohio that you can take those donations to. So to really truly help the people, if that's a mission that you support, that's the best way you can do it, is bring those donations to us. It's always going to be the best way to help.
Tim, when you receive the donated goods, you're getting goods for free, then you turn and sell them, but the money you make off that is done with what?
Correct. So the money that we make with the funds that obviously covers overhead, just like any other business would be, and then all of the proceeds from that goes directly towards our mission, which again helps our reentry program, helps out any of our mission programming, helps out those people that need maybe just a license reinstatement fee paid, maybe need help finding a job, helps us coach individuals that maybe aren't completely ready as they enter into the workforce to help them become ready for the workforce. So that's really what our mission is all about, is helping people find jobs and job opportunities that have barriers previously to finding those jobs.
Bradley, we have about a minute left, but
Yeah.
talk about what Leadership Toledo does, what other things they are doing as well, in addition to the Goodwill this year.
Really just balancing service and volunteerism with personal growth. really just growing the self-awareness again, not really knowing what Goodwill does. It's opened up my eyes and my peers' eyes to knowing that we can do more good if we work together and give our time to help volunteer in the community.
Well, guys, I appreciate your time, and Goodwill does such great things. And how many stores are there now?
There's 14, about to be 15 very soon.
Okay.
And that one, the 15th, will be in Swanton, opening in a few weeks. And then we have 4 standalone donation stations as well.
Yeah, so that this time of year, they're pretty busy with people
Very
bringing
busy, yeah.
all
We appreciate it.
Yeah, bringing in
Keep piling it on.
clothes and furniture, all kinds of things.
Awesome.
Tim, Bradley, thank you so much for
No,
coming
thank
in.
you. Thank you for having us.